Oh, hi. It's me, Steve's little brother Joe. You taught me how to play Blue's Clues, remember? No, I'm just kidding. I'm John, wearing my Joe shirt this time. Well, it's been quite a while since the last part of the worst things in my collection, so let's continue. First off, we got this thing that I just got recently. Yeah, this is interesting. Tom and Jerry, the movie Plate. So, yeah, I'm trying to, look for, different merchandise based on this movie. There's a lot more than I thought. Really, and some of it is very weird. One of them you're about to see in a little bit. But yeah, Plate. This was designed by Zach Designs, who also designed some of the other plates I have. I think they designed the Barney and Teletubbies ones that I have. And I think one of Winnie the Pooh. So yeah. Hey, friends. Yeah, this was the Barney's World plush. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I had to put something relating to Barney's World on here. I only have one other thing, which is the I Love You book. I love you. I love me too. Yeah, it doesn't sit very right. Yeah, the Tom and Jerry plate, that will get probably a 3. It's fine. I don't think I'll really use it to eat food on it, though. This one is probably getting a 2. I mean, something about it looks off, but it's fine. It doesn't sit very well. I think it looks cute, honestly. Yeah, it looks kind of like the old Barney doll from the show, mixed with Ord from Dragon Tales. Obviously, sounds like Ord, so yeah. Okay, now we go on to all this stuff. Yeah, yeah. The bear video I got recently, practice makes perfect, and I did not peel the sticker off because I'm too lazy. I don't know if any of you like how tedious. Oh my god. I hate these. I hate these so much. They're from the depths of hell. So yeah, this is Bear in the Big Blue House. Practice makes perfect. I might as well talk about it before I get this sticker off. Okay, I think I almost got it. I almost got it. I gotta be gentle. No, I ruined it. But yeah. So this contains 3 episodes from the 4th season. Season 4, they completely changed up the show by having it not be really about the Big Blue House, about the people in Woodland Valley. The episodes are listed out of order. At the old Bear game comes first on this DVD. But yeah, this DVD is pretty rare, as it was, I think, the last one that Columbia TriStar released before Disney took over. They didn't reissue this one. So yeah, it has some pretty interesting episodes. It's just the first episode is kind of a boring one. It's just Tutter at Soctor. Soctor. I made that same mistake twice. I don't know why I say Soctor. I don't even know what that is. That's a German word, I'm sure. Soccer practice. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why uh, Rita's name has a trademark symbol, even though she barely even appears on the show. So does the Great Bandini and Edwina Badger, but not Ferret Jeter from the baseball episode. And of course, the Bandini episode is the one where Whoopi Goldberg appears. They go to the library to see a performance from the Great Bandini, but they take so long when they meet Edwina, who secretly is Bandini. Yeah, and they just have flashbacks from past episodes, including some that I don't even think are on video or on Disney Plus. Yeah, and then at the old Bear game where they meet Ferret Jeter, obvious parody is obvious. So yeah, I'm gonna give this video a 4. It's kind of boring, but it's not too bad. Unlike this one, more Barney songs. This is definitely a hot take. I don't like this one. Probably because like I don't know, like I it's a more popular one. The more overrated Barney videos, I'm not really fond of. I don't know what that was. Yeah, but this contained a lot of season four. I don't think it contained enough season four compared to like the first Barney songs, which contained a lot of season three. But yeah, I prefer songs from the park. But like yeah, even like the bonus features are kind of off. There are a lot actually. Music sampler from 18 songs from 6 albums, including one of them being Barney's Great Adventure. Like a lot of them are from albums that aren't on streaming as of right now. Yeah, unfortunately, this disc is damaged. There's a full color 16-page Mother Goose Rhymes book inside each DVD. Obviously, mine does not have that, but I feel like that would be more fitting for the Rhyme Time Rhythm video. So yeah, I could give this a 3. It's fine. My nose is already getting runny. That's mostly why I haven't really been uploading that many videos. Now, hear me out with this one. Won't You Be My Neighbor? This is the Mr. Rogers documentary. Very well done. I watched this in theater. I was very mind blown by what they talk about with the show. Like, yeah. The problem with this Blu-ray I have is that there's no menu, I don't think. The DVD has a menu, but there's like literally no menu. There's no like options for like subtitles or like scene selections. You have to like use your remote to select the subtitles. There's no bonus features either. I feel like they should have at least had like a bonus episode of the show. Like yeah. So I'm gonna rate this a 2. It's fine. Okay, what is this? I don't know why I include this one. Annie. Yeah, this film is very popular. I kind of got tired of like everyone talking about it, and it showed up all the time on TV. And my nephew really likes this one. But I'm gonna give it a 3. It's okay, maybe a 4. But yeah, special anniversary edition. I heard this one's not the best quality for the movie, but I think it looks fine. Personally, why did I include this? Family Matters season 1. I think the only reason why I included it because I had very little Steve Urkel. Did I do that? Look what you did. That's my favorite one. Yeah. Season 1 really was different. Because, like, Steve Urkel is not the main character, really. As he was only, like, a recurring character in season 1. He was only meant to appear in one episode. But he was so popular, he kind of just stole the show. Family Matters just became the Steve Urkel show. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3. I don't know what the other seasons of the show are like, and this case is falling apart. Yeah. Let's see if I can try to fix it. And the disc fell out of its disc holder. God. Warner Bros. You need to like stop being lazy with designing your DVD cases. Yeah, I heard Warner Bros. DVDs also have a problem with brain rot. Not brain rot. Disc rot. Nah. This could be brain rotting though. Yeah, brain rot's a huge problem, but disc rot is also a huge one as well. The 1993 VHS of Waiting for Santa. When I got this when I was little, this was one of the very last things I got from the video store before they just all really disappeared, except for that one video store in the city that I think I mentioned before. But yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I wanted to get this because I thought This was the 1995 VHS that I used to borrow from the library before the library moved to a different building. And like, yeah, I wanted to like prove that existed, but they didn't have it. This is the '93 VHS. Just really nothing. Each copy of this video is different in some sort of way. This is the more common version with the macrovision screen and the FBI and Interpol warnings, and then just nothing else. Very rare printings have the Barney Home Video logo at the beginning, mostly from Canada. And there's very, very rare printings that have the Lions Group logo at the end. I can't really say anything about this, but this is probably the more superior version because just ending with the end credits playing like the "Waiting and Watching" song, I think it really does well. Really, that's a perfect way to end the video. So I'm probably going to give this a 3. Yeah, I forgot to get my water. Hold on. Okay, what's the next one? Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. So yeah, this was one of the few Christmas videos I had. But yeah, at this and Barney's Night Before Christmas, and I think the Roly Poly Oly one, and You'll Be Wiggling. I wasn't fond of this because like, when I had the VHS, like it was one of the few videotapes I had. There would be days where I'd watch like every single one of them. I wasn't fond of the ones that I owned, but I liked the ones that my grandparents had at their house. They had Twice Upon Christmas, which I actually fell in love with when I watched that when I was little. But yeah, but this Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, it's fine. It's actually a really fine story. It's one of those kind of episode compilations. So yeah, it's just really nice. So I'm probably going to give it a 3, maybe a 2. What is this one? No, more Christmas crap. A lot of Christmas stuff today, and it's February. So yeah, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. Yeah, this movie is not very good. I remember when I borrowed the VHS from the library, I was like, "Oh God, you gotta be kidding me! This is an actual movie." Like I was so bored out of my mind. I was just so annoyed by this movie. I don't even think I watched it. I don't think I paid attention to it. I think I was just playing on my laptop the whole time. But yeah, it's not too bad, really, but it could have been worse. So maybe it's going to be a 4. Yeah, it's no Belle's Magical World, so you get off the hook this time. No, more sequel nightmarish. Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. I know this is definitely like an unpopular opinion. I just wasn't fond of this movie, really. I don't remember if I had this or maybe I watched it at school or they gave it to me or I borrowed it from the library. But like, yeah, the first one was very memorable. But this one I just didn't really care for the Romeo and Juliet story that they were doing for this. Really, yeah, especially with like the whole lore of like the Outer Land lions, Kovu, like Kiara, Nuka, Zira. I recently watched the Mufasa movie. They included Kiara, which was I think like the first theatrical Lion King feature that Kiara was in. But then they like ruined it by having Kion at the end. Nah, I don't have anything of the Lion Guard, but like yeah, this one's gonna be a 4 though. It's fine, really. It like I said, it could have been much worse. It really could have been. I know like all you, everyone out there in the world loves this movie. I don't, but it's fine. I'm more into dog movies though. 101 Dalmatians 2 all the way. A worthy successor to the throne of the most successful anime film of all time. Great. What, you ain't all dogs go to heaven too? No, that's actually a horrible comparison. No, Lion King 2, All Dogs 2. Now, have you watched All Dogs 2? No, like yeah. I don't. Did I include that in the previous parts? But yeah, and more holiday stuff. Blues Clues, Blues Big Holiday. So yeah, I had this video for years, but I don't think I ever watched it until much later in my life. But it's basically like a compilation of like holiday themed videos, including one with guest appearances. I don't know a lot of these people. What is that? That airplane's way too close to the ground. I know Winona Judd. I think she sang a song like Lilo and Stitch. I think. I don't know Tyrese uh, or Lisa Datz. They play like the owners of Green Puppy, Orange Kitten, and Purple Kangaroo. So yeah, it contains two episodes. One of them is Blues Big Holiday. They aren't really celebrating a specific holiday. They're just celebrating kind of all of them. Okay, let me see if. Oh, great. What notification did I just get? God, I can't stand like certain people. I won't say who, but like yeah. Yeah, and the other one is just a random like snowy episode. It starts snowing there, even though it was already snowy in the first episode. We can assume on home videos when there's two episodes, like at least for Blue's Clues, they all take place in the same day. But like, nah. But yeah, it also has very interesting previews at the beginning. It had like the teaser trailer for Jimmy Neutron, which like it was the trailer where none of the footage was from the actual movie. It was from like the pilot and like unused like shorts. It was very weird. I'm gonna give this a 4. I don't know. Again, it could be much worse, but yeah. I just realized none of these have Joe in them, even though I'm wearing Joe's shirt. I don't know why I'm including this. I don't. Yeah, I only want to include one of these, but the Stuart Little animated series. This was an animated series that was on HBO. I think I remember watching it a long while ago during like a free weekend or something. And I was very amused by this. That I never heard of this. I thought this take place after the third movie. This was released before the third movie. But like, yeah. But it's a very interesting show. I'm probably gonna have to rate this a 4 once again. It's kind of boring, but like, it could be much worse. Because here we have Stuart Little 3, Call of the Wild. Now, I remember when I saw the trailers for this movie on TV, like, I was like, nah, a third one, really? And with this ugly CGI? Oh my god. Nah. It's just not a very good movie. It's pretty bland. It's just, nah. I love Stuart Little 1, Stuart Little 2 is okay, but like, anything after that is just not very good. Scout's Honor, this new movie is loads of fun. No. Stuart's biggest adventure yet, I'm sure. Oh, no. No, this was a 5. This is 5, with like 1 being good and like 5 being bad. Nah. There's nothing you can do to make me change my mind. And speaking of bad movies from Sony, Zoom, Academy for Superheroes. This is another one they used to advertise all the time on TV. I remember the funny part when they're in like a UFO and they abduct a cow and they're like, Tucker, put the cow back. So yeah, that was very funny. But this movie, like rewatching this movie is bad. It really is bad. I wish I were kidding. I wish this was a good movie, but like it really is not. It's very weird. It's very disturbing. Even the bonus features are not fun. Like this is definitely probably like 4.5. Okay, like it could be much worse. Like I said, like it's a basic like mid 2000s nostalgic kids movie. That's just all kinds of weird. That's what we like. We're fed upon. Like when we're younger, we're fed with like just randomness and stuff. I don't know why I'm including this, the Shrek 2 Game Boy Advance video. Game Boy Advance video was something very interesting. Except the problem with my Game Boy Advance SP, at one point, like, if you just don't press any buttons, it just turns off by itself. So yeah, not compatible with the Game Boy player. Yeah, of course we could talk about the ugly picture quality. But like, yeah, obviously me being like a 6-year-old in the mid 2000s watching this, I never noticed. Yeah, uh, it's very interesting that it has so many different versions of Shrek 2. Because aside from this, I had a DVD. I don't remember where the DVD came from. I don't know if it was maybe like a Redbox release or what. It had no previews or anything, no menus. It had like a different warning screen. I don't really know how to describe it really. Maybe it was a bootleg because like, and most of the time I watch it like halfway through the movie when it would get to the I need some sleep song, like it would just stop and then the DVD would restart, and that would be frustrating. And I used to have a VHS, and then like yeah, I eventually got DVD. The VHS copy I had always made such odd noises in the VCR when I would play it. So like, yeah, I'm glad to have the DVD, which currently has no problems. But this is kind of a relic that I'll probably keep. Free headphones inside, $10 value. Not if you're playing this on Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, I don't think I got the headphones with it. Game Boy Micro. Why would you remind me of that? So yeah, that is going to be a 3. It's a very interesting concept. Unlike this, this is weird. This is like one of the more crazier things I have. So yeah, when Tom and Jerry the movie came out, they really tried heavily promoting this movie by having like a lot of different merchandise. Like we've seen the plate. There were a lot of different stuff, but one of them is these trading cards. There are 3 different sets of cards. One of them shows like the history and timeline of Tom and Jerry. One of them highlights specific Tom and Jerry shorts, and then the other one basically is just telling the story of the movie, like in the storybook versions. It's very weird. I don't know why they made these Tom and Jerry the movie trading cards, but why? It's very weird and probably the one of the worst things I have. Almost as bad as the Hoodwink 2 ornament. So this is probably going to be a 5. It's just really unnecessary. Like if it was just for like regular like Tom and Jerry, like not for the movie, which of course like not that many people are very fond of the movie, and like it's just so unnecessary for a movie like that to have trading cards. I know like All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 had like stickers. Like yeah, I don't have any of those, but like that could be a pretty bad thing to own because like who needs them? Okay, hear me out with this one. Treasure Planet. I don't have anything against Treasure Planet really, but like I'm just not very fond of this. Like I'm not really fond of like when at Disney at least does like a sci-fi animation. I like Titan AE. Like that was good. Why is that not on Disney Plus? But this one is okay. It's a very interesting story, especially with the relationship between Jim and Mr. Silver. But like, yeah, I do wish the film was more bigger than it was. I wish the film did better, so we could have like more like crappy like direct-to-video sequels. But yeah. So I'm gonna give it a 3. It's fine, really. Unlike this one, the Jungle Book 2. I don't have the Jungle Book 1, but like, yeah. This is one of the few Disney direct-to-video sequels that was released in theaters rather than direct-to-video. But yeah, it's it's not good, but like it's not bad really. But it's just kind of random. Stupid sticker. But like yeah, it'll probably be like a 3. I don't think it's the worst of Disney sequels, but like it's not the best. Definitely, I prefer Peter Pan 2. The sticker was a nightmare. MSN. I am old. Another Blues Clues. Okay, never mind. This one actually does have Joe in it. Blues Big Band. This was the first Joe video I've seen. My grandparents gave me all the Steve videos when me and my sister were younger. But they had this one Joe video. I was like, "Who's Joe? Like, who is this guy?" Like, yeah. But it was very interesting to see. Really, I didn't get the combination of the episodes. Blues Big Band and Bedtime Business. They were very interesting episodes, but Blues Big Band was kind of a basic episode. I like when they played the So Long song at the end on the piano, though. This will probably be a 3. Just trying to put this over here. What is this? No. Barney's Alphabet Zoo. I talked about this community post recently, the Aunt Judy parodies. Yeah, where they just take the scene of like Julie's Aunt Molly, uh, and like they have her talking about like drugs and like Barney worshiping the devil. Yeah, and like Tina's like, "Oh my god, it's Judy." That Barney thinks he's so cool. Just think about it. Kids hang out with dinosaurs, you should know better. But you know, he worships Satan. Oh my god. This is the original VHS cover. This one's actually more rare because, like, in '95 they reissued this. They removed like the more older Barney and Friends and Barney Home Video logo. So yeah, but it's the exact same tape. They removed the growth chart that's included, which obviously my copy does not have that. Yeah, I don't like the Aunt Molly segment really. It's so boring, really, compared to like Stella or like whenever someone else tells a story. Like, yeah, but the rest of the episode is really fine though. I'm gonna give it a 4. Okay, it could have been higher, but like, no, it's not going to be. What is this? Children's Favorites Volume 2. This was a series of video releases by Hit Entertainment that would include one episode of a select amount of Hit Entertainment shows. So look, it opens up. Yeah, the irony they don't show any Pingu or Wishbone video covers because like they only just started releasing them on video. But yeah, some of these were very interesting as they included episodes that were not included on other separate video releases or episodes that were different. Like this one has the Barney episode "Puppy Love" with the Barney Says segment, which is I don't think is on any other DVDs or video releases. If there's a point they like included like Wishbone episodes on these, even though like Wishbone is more for like older audiences, as it had a more like edgier like stuff with like Wishbone telling different stories and stuff, different like more teen centered stories in Oakdale. Uh, like why would you have it on the same DVD as like Kipper the dog? Really? But yeah, but the episodes could have been better. There's one with like the racism Angelina Ballerina episode where they made a girl from Russia. Like yeah, I hate Angelina Ballerina. This is the only way own Angelina Ballerina if it has episodes of other shows that are better. But yeah, the episodes on here are interesting. I kind of gotten tired of them though. But this will probably be a 3. It's fine. And speaking of Wishbone, we have Terrified Terrier. This is a pretty dark episode with Joe wanting to hang out with these bad boys, the cool kids, and he goes edgy, he cuts out the sleeves in all of his shirts. I'm surprised his mom was okay with that. And yeah, this will probably be a 2, maybe. It's actually a very interesting episode. But yeah. What is this? No, Hoodwink 2, Hood vs. Evil soundtrack. This is a library copy also. That's how rare this CD is, the physical copy. It's on digital, unlike the first movie soundtrack, except all the songs by Hayden Panettiere is not included. I Can Do It Alone and Inseparable. Those are nostalgic songs to me. Yeah. Well, the movie is not good, really. The songs are honestly very interesting songs, especially Perfect 2. I talked about this before. The Perfect 2 song was very reminiscent of an episode of Groundling Marsh when Mud and Slinger were tired of being stuck to each other. But yeah. Over the Hedge. Yeah, this movie is not good, but it is a very nostalgic and kind of underrated. It's a very funny movie, almost, but it's very simple. I wouldn't be surprised if they would make a sequel years later if they pull a Megamind Rules on us. What is this flushed away stuff included in here? I did not ask for that. Yeah, I remember they advertised the hell out of this movie on TV back when it came out. It was just very silly. I remember my day camp at the swimming pool. They had a fence with with drawings of these characters. Didn't I include this last time? One of the last times. So this is a Three Stooges 70th anniversary collection, collector's edition. I'm sure it's dirty. I wonder why. There's supposed to be a little button that's supposed to say lines from the shorts, but it doesn't work right now. Slightly. No. This DVD is just so random. It's one of those cheap DVDs where it's just the public domain stuff they see on every Three Stooges DVD. The first thing it has, disc 1. It comes with a lot of promotional bonus stuff, including postcards from episodes that aren't even on this DVD. I wish I was watching those instead. But yeah, disc 1 contains the generic public domain stuff, the 4 ones. The disc 1, it says cast Curly Joe Dorita, even though he's not in any of them. It's Curly and Shemp that are the ones that star in them. But yeah, the 4 public domain ones: Disorder in the Court, Malice in the Palace, Brideless Groom, and Sing a Song with Six Pants. I honestly get tired of those. And then disc 2 and 3 are almost completely identical, but disc 3 added the Kooks Tour movie that they made when they retired from the Three Stooges. And then the other stuff is slightly different. It has the Jerks of All Trades pilot episode, the unaired pilot. Yeah, it was just very random stuff. Very low Curly is on this. This is a disgrace for a 75th anniversary DVD, really. Like, there's nothing like that much to offer really. So that's why I think this is very inferior compared to like real like licensed like ones with like the actual like real good stuff, not like the generic public domain stuff. So this is probably going to be a 5. So yeah, where is this? Barney's Adventure Hunt. This was a series of books. I got 3 of them for Christmas once. I assume they came in the same box set. Yeah, this was printed in August of 2001. Right around the time Hit Entertainment took over. That's probably why their logo is nowhere to be seen. So this is a book based on Barney's Great Adventure. It's very inaccurate, as it has like a lot of differences. Throughout the entire book, BJ and Baby Bop are seen everywhere in the background. But then there's like a lot of different stuff that's like not there. The grandparents and BJ and Baby Bop don't show up when the egg hatches. Like yeah, it's just very interesting. But like yeah, written by Mark S. Bernthal. Well, that makes sense because he had nothing to do with the movie. That was Stephen White's movie. But yeah, this one I really have nothing against. Oh yeah, Barney's Adventure Hunt. That will probably be rated a 4. Like really, like it could be much worse. Like I said, simply mad about the mouse. So this is a compilation of music videos by people from the 90s, the early 90s, the late 80s. People I probably never heard of. I think one of them's the voice of Dean in what's that movie, The Iron Giant? I just noticed. Yeah, Billy Joel, When You Wish Upon a Star. Ends with the Dreams Wish Your Heart Makes by Michael Bolton. Just very beautiful. Some of these are actually really great song covers. I don't know why it makes that sound when I take the tape out. It's distributed by Buena Vista Home Video, not really under the Disney name. I don't really know why. Come on, get over there. What is this one? Alaska. Yeah, this movie. So I got this from Goodwill on my vacation last year. But yeah, it's not a very good movie. It's just a pretty basic like finding your way home story. I hope that is not poop that I just wiped off. Oh my god, it's a habit. It's a habit of me cleaning up stuff, like peeling stickers off. But yeah, it's pretty like boring. Also, it's just not very well put together movie. It was made by both Columbia Pictures and Castle Rock, which I think is owned by Warner Bros. So yeah, there's a little postcard of Alaska. I would love to go to Alaska sometime. Yeah. Columbia TriStar Family Collection. I would not want to show my family this. Take Hollywood home. Okay, get rid of these stickers. Okay, this one, the Balto 3 movie adventure pack. See, is the problem I said last time with like, oh, I didn't rate Alaska. That's gonna be a 3. I feel like it didn't do that bad. The Balto 3 movie collection, like I mentioned before, with Universal DVDs with multiple movies on the same disc, they just did not do well because Most of the time, when you try to select a movie, it just glitches out and stops the DVD. You have to like start all over again. So yeah, disc one has Balto 1, but disc 2 has Balto 2 and 3, which nah. Yeah, but this will be rated a 4. Really, I feel like again it could be much worse. Like yeah, but then we have Balto 2 separately, which will probably be a 5. Yeah, this movie is just really trying to be a Disney sequel. It's inaccurate. I know that because like it's not canon to the original Balto story. Why you fall down, Blue? But yeah, it's trying too hard to be like Lady and Tramp 2, but like that movie did good because like it's iconic really because like Lady and Tramp is something that like we all know, something that like we grew up with, but like Balto like wasn't really like that. We have a Blue's Clues book, A Visit from the Tooth Fairy. It's a pretty boring book, but like yeah, it's fine. All that happens is like Blue loses a tooth, and like she has a weird dream about being visited the by the Tooth Fairy. Like it's very weird. The Tooth Fairy is like an actual tooth. I always thought it was a person in most media. And then like she wakes up, she gets like a necklace with her tooth. Like yeah, like apparently like Tooth Fairy lore is always different in like media. Sometimes they give you like a ring or like yeah a bracelet or whatever. Like it's always like money that I know they would give you. It's just Joe making the face. Oh my god, the orange shirt. Well, I have the green shirt. They didn't have any other colors mostly. Blues Clues and Dora the Explorer books in Spanish. I don't know what Emociones is. I've never heard of that book. It just shows like a Blue and a baby. She's like, "Help me!" Like the baby's like needs help. She needs to get away from Blue. This came out in 2004. Also, when like Blue's Room happened, they're still making these books. Yeah, I think I have a similar one. It's the one where Green Puppy is practicing visiting the dentist. So yeah, and then we have What to Do Blue. This is definitely an earlier release, as these were released in volumes. This one's volume 15, and this one's supposed to be volume 2, but like this one doesn't have any volume branding really. But yeah, yeah, it's a very interesting book. Steve is nowhere to be seen in this book. So like Blue like just kind of plays by herself throughout the book. We see Blue's paw prints on different things. We have to figure out what she's trying to say. Look for these CDs and cassettes from Nickelodeon and Kid Rhino. Yeah, I always wanted one of these. This Blue's Big Treasure one. That sounded interesting. I've listened to it. It's very interesting. Note to parents from creators. Yeah, Steve's just busy on the phone. I don't know who he's talking to. Probably Joe. I don't know why most of the characters are missing eyebrows in some pages. Yeah, the first clue is a picture. Mailbox's face is just entirely purple instead of blue for some reason. And our second clue is a book. And the third clue is a crayon. So Blue decides to write a book talking about her day. So yeah, I love this little advertisement for other books. I think my cousin had this one, Welcome to Blue's Clues, but I don't think I actually read it. I don't know why this pages ripped. Also, I don't remember that. And then the Blues 123 time activities, Humongous Entertainments. I love Humongous. This one's gonna be a 2. It's a very interesting book. Would I rate Visit from the Tooth Fairy? Probably a 4, maybe a 3. Oh no, this. Everything fell. Well, Super D Duper is spelled wrong, I just realized. But this is Barney's Super D Duper Treasury. This is just a compilation of multiple Barney books. I'll probably not show like too much of this. But yeah, Barney's Sing Along Songs Bingo. Yeah. Yeah, it's a compilation of various Barney books. It's very interesting. Some of the books are fine. Some of them I just wasn't really fond of. The sing along stories, it's just like a lyric book, just singing different songs. They're just much different. If you're happy and you know it's has like a lot of other stuff. Dance around, jump up and down, stomp your feet, clap your hands, and shout "Hooray!" Yeah, this is I think the only Hit Entertainment Barney book I have that's not a reprint, technically. Okay, that won't fit there. What is this? Where are my shoes? Neither Baby Bop's name nor Barney's name show up on the front. It's just, oh yeah, the Super D Duper Treasury will probably be a 3, maybe. It's fine. I would have rated a 4, but that would have been harsh. What is this? Brianna? Presented to Brianna. Who's Brianna? I'm not Brianna. I'm John. Yeah. It's just a book where like Baby Bop is just looking everywhere for her ballet shoes, and she tries on different shoes. I think it's like a very interesting concept. Like if you're not Dan Schneider, but yeah. Yeah, Baby Bop is tall in this shot. I think this was written before season 3 aired. So yeah. No, my water bottle fell this time. What is this other stuff? Jumpstart Languages. I like the older Jumpstart games when I was little. It, the old style, like kind of like a Humongous Entertainment style game. This is a Chick-fil-A exclusive. Okay. Well, that probably did not age well. Is a disc even inside here? I don't even think there is one. I wonder where it went. It's probably somewhere. Somewhere in this room. I'll probably look later. Wow, that was a good throw. Yeah, learning languages. I don't think I played much of it because I want to play like the older Jumpstart games that had like the disc with all the previews. This one's another one. I also don't have the case, but I have the disc somewhere. The what? The disc. That's what I meant to say. Low People Christmas. I'll probably rate like Jumpstart Languages a 2. It was actually a really fine. But the Christmas one I thought was kind of boring. Again, like with the VHS tapes, this was one of the few CD-ROM games I had, so there would be days where I'd play all of them. Really, you don't do much in this game. But it does give me a nostalgic feel, especially playing it around Christmas time. So yeah, it really gets me into the Christmas mood. So yeah, especially decorating the Christmas tree. I love this picture. It's the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I didn't even realize that was in the game. Yeah, I want to play all these other games here. But yeah, I don't even know what they are. Pirate Ship, Wrangler Tale. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I had all the Little People toys and I had one of the videotapes, but I have no idea what happened to that one. Where these? I sense Humongous Entertainments. I sense Atari Humongous Entertainment games actually. Okay, we should probably go through them in order. First off is Pajama Sam Lost and Found. So yeah, This game I got for Christmas, but I don't think it really plays on most of my computers, even though it's a later release. Usually, like later releases can. I think it's also one of those CD-ROMs where the demo catalog doesn't work for some reason. But yeah, it's a pretty basic, like boring, like arcade game. Really, oh yeah, the Christmas one that'll be rated a 3. The Baby Bop's shoes that'll probably be rated a 3, maybe a 4. But yeah, this Pajama Sam Lost and Found will probably be rated a 3. It's not too bad, but I'm just not very good at the game. I was bad at video games back then. Okay, these are all Pajama Sam except for this one putt putt one. You'll see which one it is. Yeah, Pajama Sam 3. This one's more like difficult than the other two games, really. So like, there's an option in the game where you have to like, where you can like choose like what path you want to get the missing food group characters from. So that's what I usually do. Like, you really got to pay attention in the game, which obviously I never did. When I played these games, I always pressed the escape button to skip all the cutscenes and dialogue. So yeah, but I think it's going to be rated a 2. It's actually a really fun game. Unlike the next one, Pajama Sam 4, Life is Rough When You Lose Your Stuff. And also a double one, we're going to count these as both Putt Putt Pep's Birthday Surprise, the Atari releases. These games are just very awkward, and most of the time they don't work on my computer. They crash my computer sometimes. Yeah. I mostly play them with caution, so yeah. But they're pretty, like, difficult to play, even if you are paying attention. You have to press the enter button to skip the cutscenes instead of the escape button. So yeah. But Pajama Sam 4 is worse because, like, it's just very hard to, like, pay attention to. Only recently did I... oh, I don't know why I'm coughing right now. Only recently did I actually beat it. Like, yeah, I felt so proud. But, like, this is definitely going to be a 5. Well, Pep's Birthday Surprise will probably be a 4. It could have been much worse. But yeah. But I've actually been able to beat that one multiple times. Okay, one more Barney book. We're almost done, by the way. I always say that when I premiere these videos. I say in the live chat, we're almost done. We've only got a few things left. What would Barney say? This is actually included in the Super Duper Treasury book, or whatever it's called. But yeah, this is a pretty basic book. Barney visits 2 kids at a daycare. They're learning about, like, using good manners. What would Barney say? Cleaning up is a good thing to do. It's a pretty basic book. Like, it's like, you're welcome, and remember, I love you. It's pretty basic, but it'll probably be a 2. I think it's fine. Okay, let's see. What is this? Clue Finders, 3rd Grade Adventures. The problem with this is that I've never been able to get this to work on my computer. Every time I play it, like, the game, it would only get to, like, the first few seconds of the opening cutscene, and it would just not work. So I would only play the demos. I've seen, like, the gameplay footage of this game. It's actually really fine. I got that stupid notification. Yeah, I'm considering unsubscribing. And again, I won't say any names, but, like, yeah. But yeah, it's a very interesting game watching the footage, especially with one of the characters sounding like Timon from The Lion King. So this will probably be like a 1. It'll probably be like 1 if I was able to play it when I was younger. But, like, yeah, we get a basic video or board game compilation on Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it wasn't as fun as playing them on PC, really. But yeah, only for Game Boy Advance and DS. I don't have a DS. I mean, I don't have an original DS that can play Game Boy games. This will probably be rated a 4. I feel like it's just more fun playing these on PC. I never played Payday, though. Like Game of Life, I used to love playing the PC game. It's Payday, baby! Oh my god. This is a hot take. This is definitely a hot take. Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Advance 4. I love this game, but the problem is I'm terrible at this game. I used to get so angry at this game. I kept losing and losing. I've never been able to beat it. I was so close to beating it. I just somehow cannot. Like, nah. But it's a very great game. It's probably a 2 for me. Come on. Where is the game? There's supposed to be like a little holder for the game. Oh, it comes with a lot of stuff. It comes with a little Game Boy manual. Health and safety precautions booklet. You mean like me, like preventing me from throwing my game at my mom's face if I lose? Like, yeah. Oh my god, this case is so terrible. I'm just trying to put these back in. Should I pause? No, I want this to be like genuine. I want this to be all live, except for when I get up to like get a water bottle. But it's a really great game. I'm really sad I never got to play the e-reader levels. Oh great, more VeggieTales. More things falling down. Yeah. This is a pretty rare tape from what I've heard. But I found this at an antique store. I'm very glad I did. A taste of VeggieTales. It's just mostly like segments, like small segments and like trailers from the videos. Like really is not that much to go after, but like yeah, it's very interesting collector's item to have for now. I'll probably rate it a 3, maybe a 4. Nah, I'll rate it a 3. I like the VeggieTales fandom. I'll rate it a 5. Yeah, you all know what I mean. What are these? Blue's Clues Preschool and Kindergarten. They're practically the same game. Neither one would work on any of my computers, but they're basically just like mini game compilations. Like there really isn't not that much to go after. They're the few. They're 2 of the few Blue's Clues CD-ROM games with Joe. So yeah, these were made by Humongous, but not under the Humongous name. Under. Like even underpants. Like yeah, these are. Yeah, just they're fine. They'll probably be a 2. Okay, what is this? Play with the Teletubbies. I love this game. I love the PC version of this game. I never really played the PlayStation version, but obviously that's the more overrated one. But like the problem with playing the PC version is that like when you move around something, when you move a cursor around something, the game will think you clicked on it. So a lot of times I accidentally quit the game, like which that was a very frustrating. So yeah, version 1.0.2. It's always different on each of these labels, the version, but they're really nothing different within the game. But yeah, but this is gonna be a 2. It's a really great game. Okay, that's gonna topple over, so I'm not gonna put that there. What is this? Okay, 3 more things, and then will be the next collection video. Home Alone 3. Better than the first 2, I'm sure. It's a pretty fine movie, really. It's just pretty basic, like, just silly, like, slapstick movie. Like, obviously, it's not as memorable as the first two, but it's fine as its own separate thing. Maybe not as a Home Alone movie, definitely. But like, yeah, like the title says, Home Alone 3. This will be rated 3. I think that'll be appropriate enough. What is this one? Tom and Jerry, the Gene Deitch collection. So after Hanna-Barbera left Tom and Jerry to start making TV shows, Gene Deitch took over with the Tom and Jerry shorts, and it was very short-lived, say the least. But they were animated so cheaply, and they were just written a lot differently than most of the other ones. But it's very interesting to see. I used to watch a lot of these on demand. So yeah, but I'll probably rate it a 2. It's fine. And then hear me out with this one. This was the last one. Mr. Rogers, what do you do with the mad that you feel? The problem I have with this is that it only contains like 2 episodes and just 2 short like bonus features. Also comes with a booklet. I got this at the Children's Museum in Pittsburgh when I was little. They had a Mr. Rogers play area that I loved going to. Obviously, it's not there anymore. I think for a very brief while it was replaced by Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Oh my god. But like, it's just very random. The 2 episodes are from the Mad Feelings week, but they're out of context as like it's only days 2 and 5. Like, well, like the rest of the week is not shown. The What Do You Do with the Mad Do You Feel sing along that's at the end of the DVD, however, is from day 1, which I find that very interesting. Oh well, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll rate this probably a 3. It's fine. But yeah, that is the worst things I own. Probably not all of them really, but like yeah, I'm like I crave bad movies, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, the next collection video is going to be something that y'all know. If y'all like trains, I like trains. But yeah. So yeah, see you later.